We would like to show you now how our tube-to-tube sheet works on the manipulator with our workpiece. So what I need to do now is come towards the workpiece and the manipulator with the weld head. We're going to walk in and we're going to show you how you actually insert it in weld with weld. So here, this is your ability to from off to on, which allows you to lower the weld head, to raise the weld head, to bring it in, and take it back out. So you can manipulate back and forth. And once you finish, you lock it, and it doesn't move in or out, up or down. This part of the tube-to-tube sheet weld head after the body, you come in down with a handle which has a remote pin in it. This is for, on our back here, for our manipulator where it's being held. You have your tube clockwise and counterclockwise rotation of the weld head itself. And you have wire in and out of your nozzle. You have the start button. You have a downslope at the end, or if you wish to end it early, and you have your total stop button. These are on the handle itself, so you do not need the remote pendant if you don't want to use it. You can use it. It's very easy, straightforward to work with. We've shown you before the front portion of our tube-to-tube sheet weld head, but I want to bring you in just a little bit closer to see. Here's the torch and the wire coming in. But the important part right now is the mandrel right here that goes into the tube. This portion here is size specific that we do, and we're going to show you just in a few minutes. Into our torch here is argon for the most part. You see it's adjustable, but your torch can go depending on your workpiece. It has an ABC, which you can see down here, and the ABC is controlled over on this side manually, up and down. Now, as we come back, we have the wire that comes in to the torch, and on the other side of the torch, on the inside of the tube, where it is cooled, is a chilling ring. It's the only one that has that. So it chills it and allows you to weld better. Now, the last thing I would like to show you on the front part is our wire. And I'm going to rotate the head towards us so you can see the wire that we put in. The wire will come in down and around, back into where our torch is. It comes in and it is allowed to weld. It is a insert it in, lock it, so now you can't move it, and it's ready to start to weld. What I'm going to do is we're going to start this the weld head, and you can see it rotating in action here after we start. These guys are credit, not me, it's him.
Yeah. So the same the US one. So when you take it off?
Today, right now, I'm going to change this from doing a 25 millimeter up to doing a larger than 25 millimeter. Screw it here, and what we're going to do, bring it all the way out. And I want to show you that you have water in and water out. That's how it's cooled. comparison to our competitors. So remember, to keep this chilled, you have water in and water out, which goes inside through the mandrel. I'm going to change it to do a larger size than 1 inch. So the first things we have to do is change out. I pull off the old mandrel piece, put on a new one, put on our backing chilling ring. Then I put back in the mandrel for being able to chill it. I push it in and turn it on. Make it secure. Put my backing ring on for the chilling capabilities again, because again, this is being cooled the mandrel, which is here, this mandrel expands inside. It's continually cooled. So now I'm going to put my mandrel on, push it all the way in. Now that it's in, I'm going to tighten it down. Once I've tightened it down, we're ready to go to expand or contract the mandrel. But you've got to remember, this has been, have to put the feet on, because it's not going to be. But here we are. Just put it in pretty much a standard position. We're ready to weld.